I'm gonna do this real fucking quick, just so I can get the fuck out of here. I just need to do this just to go do other things. I don't know
how to respond to that.
No one asked you, bitch, so you can just keep your fucking mouth shut. Thanks. 4 minutes.
4 minutes. Counting down.
Video about what again? There was something in particular I needed to be making a video about. I'm assuming it was something about pushing a button. Let me try and recall this from memory. I don't want to have to go back and look this up again. I don't have the time. If I was to give you a button, also give you $100 and send 99 other viewers their own button, their own $100, and you have 1 day to either push the button or not push the button. Depending on the outcome of whether or not other people push the button, you either get to keep that $100 or you owe me money from every time somebody else pushed the button. If you push the button, nobody else did, you get to keep the $100, but you cause everybody else damage, so you take money from them. If they push the button and you didn't, they take money from you. If they push the button and you did, you only get half the damage done by them to you. And the damage done to you is equivalent to how many of them push the button. Obviously, I have to give you numbers, and I remember his numbers, but I don't remember them exactly, and I didn't do the math on it, so I don't really trust that game mechanic for this explanation. But I just realized the flaw in that methodology while I was explaining it from memory. So I guess this is us analyzing it together. And my initial response was, I'm not going to push it, mainly because if I push it or not push it, that doesn't change the fact other people might or might not. So me pushing the button really just decreases my damage, but at the same time, saying that to myself now makes it a strategically optimal idea to push it. And then everybody else is thinking, well, I have to push it because if I don't push it and they do, I get maximum damage, then I'll owe money. So I initially thought, well, I'm not going to push it because it's not going to make a difference whether or not they push it or not. Ultimately, me not pushing it is a decision, but it also requires no action on my part. Why did I justify that? Is that justification? Was that a clear justification? No, because I just had a couple of incidents happen yesterday and today that actually proved to me that that is a negative learned behavioral response. Yes, that's a form of learned helplessness. Bullshit. Always push the button. No. Yes. Yeah. Your first instinct is to not push the button. Therefore, you should push the button. But as you're pushing the button, you get to ask yourself about the consequences. That's where you become like a fucking functional human being. I tell myself I wouldn't push the button, but I know myself. I push the button. Actually, I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't know what I did. Maybe in one set of universes I push the button, and in another set of universes I don't. And maybe the ones that I push the button get negative karma sent to the ones in which I didn't. I guess it's Schrodinger's push every now and again. You maybe push the button, maybe you don't. What would you do? Would you push the button? I'm pretty sure in this day and age, if all you motherfuckers would push that button, you'd keep pushing that button. You wouldn't even let me finish explaining. We're all a bunch of button pushers. I guess we're all button pushers nowadays. This thing's ringing and it's telling me it's been 4 minutes, so I have to go. Tell myself 4 minutes. That was it. That was all it was. That's all it was. I just wanted to know, would you push the button or not push the button? It's the simplest form of communicating. Finally start to ingrain this habit into me. Click the like button. It tricks fucking YouTube's algorithm to pay attention to the video. Subscribe, because I'm going to be expanding this out to an actual fucking game with cryptocurrency as a mechanism, not as a financial thing. Even though I'll be explaining the financial thing about it and explaining the whole strategy and theory of finance and what money is. That's an inevitability. I need you to know how these things work so you can play the game. You're going to want to play the games. It's going to be fun. It's genuinely going to be an epic, quite literally. Okay, I'm going to leave you. So subscribe and like the video. Leave a comment so I know what the fuck you think. Pretty sure I'd push your button. See you in the dark matter.
I'd like to get closer. You see, I like the way you move. I'd like to get closer. Damn. Take another look. I'd like to get closer. This is my agenda. I'd like to get closer. This is my agenda.
Amadoda endiwaziyo futhi amandoda la enza zonke zimikhuba
I have an agenda. And that agenda is you.
amadoda endiwaziyo futhi amandoda la enza zonke zimikhuba